Hi, I'm Amy Cameron, and I'm here at FutureNet World with Muhannad from Infovista. So Muhannad, could you start by introducing yourself very quickly for us, please?
Thank you, Amy. Thank you for having me here. Very excited. My name is Muhannad Alabweh, and I'm looking after the product strategy at Infovista.
Okay, excellent. So can you kick us off by telling us about how Infovista's solutions are helping telcos to monetize their data better, or get better visibility into their data?
Absolutely. If you look actually at since the dawn of 5G, everyone has been looking for ways to monetize their data, get the maximum return of investment on the spending that they have put. And what 5G actually networks have introduced is the complexity of that data. And what we focus in at Infovista is to simplify that complexity and then automate the simplicity. So if you look at our portfolio, we have a unique positioning in the market that spans across the network lifecycle. Whether you're planning your network, you're testing it, or you're assuring the network, that's what we focus on. And our approach is to break the silos between these different data sources. And we do that by introducing the agentic framework that we have recently adopted within Infovista, focus on data democratization, giving access basically to the mobile operators to that high quality and timely data, which naturally will break the silos between the department of the CSP, allowing monetization focus and use cases centric approach within data insights when we give.
Great, excellent. And I think that sort of the speed and the quality of data is very important.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit more about that agentic AI piece. What does it look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see here the hype, everyone is talking about agentic AI. For us, actually, agentic AI is all about the domain expertise that we bring into the industry. So we create those specialized agents, the way we like to call them, and they focus on bringing and addressing the pain points that the customer have been working with since the launch of 5G. So you see, for example, we'll try to focus on operational efficiency, making sure that we expedite the decision making. We address the CapEx and OpEx reduction, which translates into money savings from an operator's perspective. We also focus on improving the quality of experience of the subscribers. And that translates nicely into churn. So our agentic framework, really a specialized agent, bringing that operational efficiency, improving quality of experience, making sure that you adhere to your SLAs, increase customer satisfaction at the end of the day, which translates into money and churn reduction, I would say. So if you look at the standard of how the agentic framework looks like, we focus in what we call the retrieval augmented generation, which is in layman language, is the domain expertise that we bring. And we kind of make sure that data democratization, operational efficiency, the observability across the network, that translates into, again, automation and streamlining integration, and eventually empowering the autonomous network journey that everyone is talking about, and fulfilling that prophecy, let's say, of that autonomous network by ensuring that agentic framework remove that complexity of dealing with that data.
Yeah, and I think that the observability piece is also very interesting there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, you've talked a lot about sort of improving the core of operations. What about service innovation? Are you sort of expanding beyond the core and the basics?
Absolutely. That completes the story of where operators' pain points are. So the operational efficiency, improving quality of experience, this is the pillars of every focus of each operator. But then you complement it with data monetization, right? Monetizing the network, finding new revenue streams. And the challenge there has been with, I have complex data sets. I can't really think of monetization before removing that headache and removing the complexity completely. So what we focus on, if you look at what we like to call the wisdom pyramid, the data layer, it's very complex. 5G adds to that complexity. How do I extract information from it and start doing that data democratization, add knowledge, and eventually focus on the wisdom, which is where the service observability is. And observability, as you mentioned, for us spans not only across the network lifecycle, but we would like to break the silos within the broader mobile ecosystem even, with the enterprise and other network domains that usually are so distinct and discrete words. We try to bring these words closer together. So the OSS and BSS world, like our recent partnership with CSG, for example, have empowered that breaking the silos beyond even two discrete worlds. and giving the power back to the enterprise and the end customer. So they not only focus on their connectivity, quality of experience, but also allow them to focus on the quality of the data that they get, and making sure that they can start thinking of innovation. Right? How do I do data insights campaign? How do I do customer profiling campaign? Focus on closed loop self-healing, activation and optimization and monetization eventually. So that intent-based agentic framework empowers all that and allows everyone to focus on where the money is, which is the innovation piece, and the moment you have the headache of complexity sorted, so to say.
Great. Well, I'm sure that everyone will be very much looking forward to releasing themselves of that headache.
Absolutely, yeah. That's why we focus on that. Absolutely, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your experiences and what you guys are developing at Infovista, and for being at FutureNet World.
Thank you very much, Amy. Thank you for having me here.